Well, look who's back at the bunker. The redneck bunker. Been on vacation and relaxing. What I like to call, I took a layoff. You know, horses ain't the only ones that need a layoff. You know, just not the only thing that needs a layoff. Yep. Been a good long, I think 9 days. Refreshing. Went up to the Smoky Mountains, Pigeon Forge area in Tennessee, and had a good time with the family. And sharpened the mind up. I'm 2 for 2 today off the layoff. And I'm making a video tonight for Saturday, and I've got 3 long shots that I really like. I've not, really liked a lot. I mean, I've liked some of them, but I really like all 3 of these plays. Really do. Got my new hat, so that's what who's sponsoring tonight's video is Under Armour and Rollo. So, okay, appreciate all you have sent me messages asking, everything all right, where I was at. I just taken about a week off. I know you're used to seeing me every day, so 9 days off is a long time for me. I'm like an old claiming horse, old war horse. They run me, I'm like a 10-year-old gelding, all far. I may not run for 2 or 3 races, but then I'll come with that back class. That's right. So let's get to it. Without further ado, we're going Saturday at Saratoga. That's where the action is for me. And we're starting off early. Race 2, a 1:16 turf race for maidens, 2-year-olds. Really like it. I love these baby races. I really focus in on them. I do. I really like them. And you've got the usual suspects in here. You've got the Motts, the Pletchers, the Motion, but a horse I landed on, and the jockey is Taylor Rice. It's a 3, Munster B. This horse won lifetime race, 5 furlongs at Prescott Isle, and you just watch this horse. Horse full of run. It was taking up deep stretch. I mean, this horse never got to run. This horse is stretching out here to a mile. This horse is working well over the track. 48-4 July 26th and a 48-1 August 1st. Adam Rice got 1 runner, 1 winner, and Taylor Rice was the rider. And Taylor not had much of a great season this year, only 7%, but 2% turf, but been in the money a few times. And when I think a horse is going to run a monster, and looks to me it's going to be just much better than some of these in here. This jockey's serviceable, So if he can just keep and get clear run coming, into the far turn, I think Munster B just engulfs this field. Like I said, got some well-bred horses to run against. We're looking at a $2,000 buy as a yearling, so, he's up against some high pricers, but we're going to give Munster B a try at 10-1 morning line, and probably should get that. But just watch the replay of the last. You see this horse was ready to run a monster that day, but now stretches out. This horse can win this race, so that's our play. Race 2, Munster Bay. And we're going to go race 1, a daily double, 5, 6, 7, 3. Race 1, daily double, 5, 6, 7, 3. Win, place to 3, race 2. All right, next, we're going to come to race 8, 7 furlongs, the test. Always a great race here on the meet, $500,000 for fillies, 3-year-olds. And next you've got Irish Jasper, has got good, winning 3 in a row, running better each time, and gets Javier Castellano back in the irons. Then you got Cavorting, who run a monster last out at Belmont, back class, good horse. You got By the Moon, a classy horse. You've got Take George Brandy's return here, and Take Charge Brandy has run some monsters, cutting back to 1 turn, but I'm glad it's 7-2 and people will bet it. Take Charge Brandy, I don't think has a chance to win this race. That's just my opinion. And you go on down, there's pace in here. You got Wonder Gal, old hard-knocking fillies, run against some big races. But the horse we landed on, Angela Renee turned into the dirt for Pletcher, but horse we landed on, who we was on in the Acorn June 6th, and, you could say, had an awful start in that race, and ran okay, ran on, and, That's Bar of Gold. Then they returned July 11th and went to Delaware Oaks at a mile and a 16th. I don't know what John Kim was thinking with this New York bred. I mean, I understand because, I mean, this horse looked awesome in his first 3 races. If you're going to take a shot, let the horse do what it does best, and that's sprint. You know, 7, 6, 7 furlongs. Well, he finally said, let's turn back. Didn't run bad that day in the Delaware Oaks, 4th beat field. But watching the race, the horse was in hand into the far turn. So at that 6 furlong mark, this horse had run. Well, now we're going to cut back to the 7 furlongs. I think Bar of Gold strikes the front, coming turn for home. And, you know, got Jose Lescano in the irons, a great jockey. I mean, an upgrade from Alex Cintron. So, since that race, July 11th, Bar of Gold has dropped to 49-4, and then a 47-3 August 1st. So, the horse has got a win, broke maiden over Saratoga track last year. We're going to go with Bar of Gold here, 15-1 morning line. We're going to bet this horse win place show. We're going to bet with confidence right here. I think Bar of Gold, like I said, will be on the front when they turn for home. And I think, you know, get out there and say, hey, I'm back to where I like to be, turning for home on the lead. So let's go with Bar of Gold, race 8, Saratoga. Okay, let's go to our next one, race 10. I really like this play. A mile and a half turf race, $200,000. Okay, you've got the Chad Browns. You've got them all in here, okay? But first off, you've got Motion with Eastern Belle. You just look at the race. There's no overwhelming horses in this race for a $200,000 race. Meaning, you know, they'll run a race, you know, run it all about even pretty much. So what do we find here? Okay, we find a 20-1 morning line. Evidently, sorry for my pronunciation, evidently the 3 horse for Roy Lerman. And this horse, you look back at the past performances, was screaming for distance, screaming about every race it ever run. Give me more ground. Well, last out, mile and a quarter at Belmont, over a good going. He's a little wetter than good, I think. The horse just stuck back, made one run. You watched the race, full of run. Was in tight, had a little traffic trouble, got through, bulled way through on the inside, and just pulled on him. Felt the whip one time, that was late. This horse was full of run under Joel Rosario. Horse got disqualified. So the horse returns here, 20-1, and he picks up Luis Saez. I love the jock. Luis can put him in the race, but he's going to sit and make one run. You look at the fractions over that good going that day. They came home running, but they were 52-118 over that good going. So for evidently to make that run like he did was very impressive, stretching on out to the mile and a half. Since that July 1st race has dropped a 51-3, then a 49-2 over the turf course. It's all systems go here, folks. This horse will set the trip on the inside and save the ground and explode in the lane, and we're going to get the job done here. Evidently, 20-1. It's bet with confidence. I'm firing my bullets. 3 bullets I'm firing tomorrow Saturday. All double-digit odds morning line, and I'm going to get the job done. I'm confident with these plays. You know, if we win 2 out of the 3, we're making good money tomorrow. We win all 3, we're buying the drinks at Keeneland this fall. All right, so let's get it done here. What we'll do, race 8, we'll play a pick 3 with Bar of Gold. We'll go 9, all 3, pick 3, race 8. If we get our 2 winners in, we're going to be looking at a 4-figure, or big 4-figure pick 3. So that's what we're going to do right there. I hope everybody gets aboard. I have my camera up in the air. I mean, I do that a lot, but you don't have to see me. You can hear my voice. Sorry about that, but we're back in the bunker. We're happy to be home. Getting ready to get up and take my medicine and going yard selling tomorrow. No sleep for the weary. Leaving about 6 in the morning. So, player plays. Use my plays with yours, whatever you've got, but I feel confident with these 3 plays, so let's get the job done. See y'all later.